Hey everyone, welcome back to the another video of MA English series. Today we are talking about MEG-04, Aspects of Language, one of the most interesting and useful papers in the IGNOU MA English program. If MEG-01, MEG-02 and MEG-03 were about literature, stories and emotions, then MEG-04 is about the power of behind it all, language itself. This paper helps you understand how language works, how it changes and how it shapes communication in our everyday lives. So let's explore the science, art and mystery of language step by step. So without any further wait, let's start with the what is MEG-04 is all about. MEG-04 is titled Aspects of Language and it teaches us to look at language not just as tool for speaking but as a system of meaning, culture and identity. In this MEG-04 you will learn about how language is structured, like sounds, words and sentences, how children learn language, how society and culture affect language, how English spread around the world, and how new forms of English keep evolving. In short, MEG-04 helps you understand what language really is and how it shapes the way we think and live. Now let's talk about the structure of the paper. The paper is divided into 5 blocks, each dealing with different aspects of language. Let's understand them in a simple way. Block number 1, the nature of the functions of language. This block answers a basic but big question: what is language? You will learn that language is a system of sounds and symbols, the way of communicating ideas and emotions, and a reflection of our thoughts and society. It explains how language differs from animal communication, how it connected to thought, and why human speech is so unique. You will also study the main functions of language such as informative functions, sharing knowledge. Expressive function, it means showing feelings. Directive functions, it means giving commands for or requests. Aesthetic functions, using language creatively like in poetry. So this block teaches us the basic nature, purpose and power of language. Now move to the block number 2, language structure and linguistics. Here we study the scientific side of language called linguistics. You will learn about phonetics, it means the study of speech sound. Phonology, it means how sounds form pattern in a language. Morphology, how words are made, like root, prefix, suffix. Syntax, how words join to the form sentence. Semantics, the meaning of words and sentences. Pragmatics, how meaning changes the context. It's like looking under the hood of a car. You see how language really works inside. For example, in I can help you, the syntax is correct, but if you say it kindly or rudely, pragmatics changes the meaning. This block builds your base in linguistic structure and analysis. Now move to the block number 3, language and society. Shows you linguistic. Now we connected language with people and society. Here you learn how language changes depending on religion like British English, American English and Indian English. Social class means formal versus informal speech. Gender, how men and women use language differently. Situation, talking to friends versus teachers. Now, you will also learn terms like dialect. It means regional variety of a language. Register, it means language style used for a specific purpose. For example, legal or medical. Now move to the code switching, mixing language in a speech like yar. This movie was awesome. These blocks help you see language as a social mirror showing identity, class and community. Now quickly move to the block number 4, language learning and communication. This is one of the most practical and relatable sections. In this block number 4, you will learn how children acquire language naturally, the difference between language acquisitions and language learning from education. Theories of famous linguistics like Tom Chomsky, who said humans are born with a language acquisition device (LAD). It also covers how we use verbal and non-verbal communication like gestures, tones and expressions, all parts of meaning making. This block teaches how humans understand, learn and use language in a real life. Now move to the block number 5, the spread and varieties of English. The final block focuses on the English as a global language. In this video, you will study how English spreads through colonization and globalization, how it changed in different religions like India, Africa and many more. The concept of world English is many versions of English, not just one. For example, British English. In British English we say lift. In American English we say elevator. In Indian English, kindly do the needful. You will also study pidgins and creoles, new languages formed when cultures mix, and discuss the future of English in a multilingual world. This block shows that language is alive, always growing, adapting and changing with people. Now let's explore what you will learn from MEG-04. By the end of this study, you will be able to understand what language really is and how it functions, analyze the structure and meaning of English, see how language connects to culture, identity and power, recognize how English varies around the world, and appreciate the link between language and thought, you will realize that language is not just a grammar, it's the story of human connection. Now let's talk about how to study MEG-04 effectively. Here are some few tips. Start with summaries. Each block has key concepts explained clearly. Write examples like one sentence for phonetics, one for pragmatics. Number 3. Make short notes. Definition plus examples is equal to strong answer. Number 4. Relate theory to real life. Think of your own speech habits, dialects, and code switching. Number 5. Revise regularly. Linguistic terms need short, repeated practice. If you understand why people speak differently, you have mastered this paper. Now let's talk about why MEG-04 is important. MEG-04 is a bridge between language and literature. It shows how all writers, poets, novelists, dramatists use languages to create meaning. It also helps in teaching English communication and transitions, linguistics and research, understanding how culture shapes speech. So MEG-04 builds not just your knowledge of English, it builds your understanding of humanity through language. So that's the complete overview of MEG-04 aspects of language. From the structure of the words and sounds to the global reach of English, this will make you see that language is alive. It grows, adapts, and connects every one of us. As you study MEG-04, you will start noticing language everywhere. In your speech, your thoughts, your culture, and even your identity. Because in the end, to understand language is understand what it means to be human.